Welcome to ACC Student News.
The news students can use. This week's headlines include a possible billing error from NIPSCO.
As well as a humpback whale stranded on a German beach. I'm Londyn.
And I'm Stephanie. Here are all of this week's stories.
Indiana Governor Mike Braun was given the 2025 Governor of the Year Award. The award is given to leaders who are dedicated to advance policies that are important to the people, increase the public's trust in the government, and promote self-sufficiency. Governor Braun is known for his healthcare work, both in the Senate and as governor. He impacted Medicare's by removing hundreds of thousands from Medicare to work. He also was a part of the Make Indiana Healthy Again program, where he changed what people are allowed to buy with food stamps.
The U.S. is deploying 2,000 to 3,000 troops from the Army's 82nd Airborne Division to Middle East. The Pentagon is considering up to 10,000 additional troops. The troops are deployed to defend U.S. personnel, with military bases in the region serving as targets for Iranian attacks. The U.S. is considering ground operations such as Iran's Craig Island to secure key strategic locations. President Donald Trump gave their presence additional leverage as diplomatic negotiations continue. However, Iran rejected a 15-point peace plan offered by U.S. officials on March 25th. It is unknown what was in the peace plan, as President Donald Trump has said he will not speak about it at this time and that it was significant.
Authorities have recovered the body of an 18-year-old that has been missing for days in Lake Station, Indiana. The Department of Natural Resources dive team located the body of Rodrigo Montez after days of searching. The 18-year-old was last seen at a party with friends when he told his family he was getting a ride home from a friend. Later that evening, police responded to a call of overturned truck found in a river. The Lake Station Police Department and other agencies launched an extensive search for Montez along with family and neighbors. Authorities do have a suspect in custody, but have not released any information about the charges.
I just feel like this is very sad to hear about, especially somebody so young,
Close to our age. That's really tragic.
Yeah, he has a whole life ahead of him, and it's just sad.
Definitely, agreed.
Just months after a major launch for AI, OpenAI has shut down its AI video generation tool, Sora. This marking a surprise ending to one of its most high-profile creative projects. The company confirmed the decision earlier this week by saying it is moving away from consumer video tools to focus on robotics, enterprise software, and future AI systems. Sora had quickly gained attention after launching, but also faced issues like high computing costs and legal concerns. Officials say the shutdown also reflects a broader shift inside OpenAI toward simplifying its products and prioritizing long-term goals over experimental apps. Some partners and users were reportedly surprised by the decision, since the platform had recently gained popularity. The company is expected to continue working on video generation technology internally, but the Sora app and its API are no longer available.
Taylor Swift wins big at iHeartRadio Awards. On March 26, 2026, Taylor Swift took home many trophies, including Artist of the Year, Pop Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Song of the Year. Although Taylor Swift has attended 4 iHeartRadio Music Awards, this is the first time her fiancé, Travis Kelce, has attended Taylor Swift and gave him thoughtful shout out in which she said he made her feel happy, confident, and free during the acceptance speech for Best Pop Album at the 2026 iHeartRadio Music.
That's all we have for this half.
Stay tuned after this for more top stories.
Welcome back. I'm Breena.
I'm Saz. Here are some more stories.
Watch out on your Netflix subscription as it is raising by $1. The streaming service Netflix has just adjusted its pricing structure on Thursday, with all subscription tiers rising. The price is heavily increasing due to Netflix investing heavily into their content, including new ventures into the live event space and into video podcasts. The last time Netflix raised prices was in January 2025. During the earnings report, Netflix has said it expects to spend $20 billion in 2026 on content. Netflix has also said at the time that it is expected in 2026 the overall revenue to range between $50 billion and $51 billion due to increasing in memberships.
A billing error involving NIPSCO has left many customers confused after receiving incorrect or unusually high utility bills. The company says the issue was caused by a system error that impacted thousands of customer accounts, leading to mischarges on recent statements. Some customers reported seeing bills that were much higher than their normal usage, raising concerns. NIPSCO has since acknowledged the problem and says crews are actively working to correct the error and update affected accounts. Officials are asking customers to review their bills carefully and reach out if something does not look right. The company also stated that any mistakes will be fixed and customers will not be held responsible for charges caused by the error. The situation is still under investigation as they continue working to fully resolve the issue.
A humpback whale finally is able to make his way back home from being stranded on a German beach. The whale had been stranded for several days on the Timmendorfer Strand. The animal was 39 to 49 feet long. He was first noticed on the beach, and the first attempt to free it was unsuccessful. The rescuers were able to dig a channel with heavy machinery that allowed the whale to return to the sea. Accompanied by a small armada of police, Coast Guard, volunteer, and research vessels, the whale is now making its way to the open waters of the North Sea. According to experts, humpback whales are not native to the Baltic and suspect the whale in question was a young male, as they, unlike females, migrate.
Wow, that's interesting.
I mean, it's really cool. You never really hear about whales being beached, especially in Germany.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Indiana bird flu claims another 88,000 ducks, 45,000 eggs-laying chickens just in northwest Indiana. According to the Times, some 230,000 egg-laying chickens, 70,000 turkeys, and 200,000 ducks have been destroyed since mid-February at Indiana commercial poultry farms for testing positive for the bird flu. The suspected infection of highly pathogenic avian influenza. Nearly all the contaminated fowl have been destroyed by the State Board of Animal Health. The majority of the animals come from breeders in Adams, Elkhart, and LaGrange County. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention assert the public health risk and the bird flu is low. There have been no confirmed human cases in Indiana.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer star was found dead at his Indiana home by a long-term friend. According to the Putnam County coroner, Nicholas Brendan was pronounced dead by medical personnel before the coroner arrived. There were no signs of foul play. Family members reported a history of cardiac issues as he suffered a heart attack in 2022. Authorities said that he most likely passed away in his sleep. Brendan was currently living alone but had a friend staying the night to take care of him. His family visually ID'd him on the scene. Brendan purchased his home on North County Road 400 just outside of Greencastle in early February.
Well, that's all the news we have for this week. I'm Saz.
And I'm Breena. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at ACCtv Hammond.